Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. So today I thought I would share with you my absolute most complimented fragrances in my entire collection. I have hundreds of bottles of fragrance and these are the ones that consistently get me lots of compliments. People just universally love these fragrances, and I hope you enjoy the video. Give it a cheeky little thumbs up if you do. Be sure to be following me over on Instagram and TikTok for more fragrance content as well. And I'm just going to get straight into it. Okay, I'm going to start off with a bonus fragrance. This is my top 5, but you know I can't do a top 5 without throwing in a cheeky little extra one. It's just who I am, I can't help it. Anyway, the reason that I am including this as a bonus is because it is newer to my collection. I've had this fragrance that I'm about to share with you for about 3 weeks now, and I can't not share it in this video because it's getting so many compliments. I'm in love with it and I can't stop wearing it, which might be why I'm wearing it consistently. And it is Tabit by Tiziana Terenzi. Like I said, I cannot stop wearing this fragrance. I love it. It is one of the most unique fragrances I have ever tried. The way this is so feminine, so seductive, so... it's got depth, yet it's airy. It's sweet, yet it's a little bit fresh. It's so unique. It's a gorgeous woody floral. All of the notes in this fragrance, I have to tell you, are blended to perfection. You really do not pick out specific notes. So it's got this sort of warm ambery quality. It's got a sweetness to it. So it has a peach note. It's got a warm sand note. It's got a coconut note. It's got a cotton candy note, which is what is adding that sweetness along with vanilla, but it's not too sweet. It really isn't like too sweet at all. Like I say though, don't focus in on the notes when I'm telling you because they're all just sort of rounded out amazingly. This smells so sophisticated. It smells so unbelievably luxurious. It is so long lasting. It projects incredibly. This is truly one of the best fragrances in my entire collection. It's very rare that I just instantly fall in love with a fragrance, and this has stolen my heart recently. I am obsessed with it. This was actually sent to me from So Avant-Garde, which are a website. I do have a discount code with them, which you can use across the website. It is Kate20 for 20% off your order. This is an expensive fragrance, so yeah, they do samples as well, but that 20% definitely gonna help. It's just one of those fragrances that a lot of people like. I instantly fell in love with it. Whenever I wear it, I get complimented on it. Like I say, it does have a really good scent trail. It's incredible. You only need to use like a couple of sprays. Okay, so next up is the fragrance in my collection that gets me the most insane compliments. Like, not the most compliments, but it has the strongest reactions from people, and it's not a fragrance that I honestly wear that often, to be honest, but whenever I do, it gets such strong reactions from people. People just seem to absolutely love this, and it is Santal Austral by Matière Première. I mentioned on TikTok recently that this is the fragrance in my collection that has had someone physically chase me to ask me what I was wearing. Like, I've had people chase me to ask me what fragrance I'm wearing, but there was this one time when a girl passed me in the street. She walked a fair way, turned round, jogged back towards me and asked me what I was wearing. Like, I just think that is so crazy to actually be chased down the street, not just have someone, you know, ask what you're wearing. But she was like, oh my god, you smell incredible. There was this one time I wore this fragrance in a cafe, and the waitress came from the other side of the cafe to ask me what I was wearing, and I wrote it down for her, and she was like, I'm gonna get my husband to get me that for Christmas. But it just has such strong reactions. This is honestly one of the most gorgeous sandalwood fragrances that I have ever tried in my life. I really, really love it. I don't know why I don't wear it that often. I just have so many fragrances. It is one of my favourite fragrances. It's got this sort of sweetness to it. It has this very sort of ethereal quality while also being a very strong fragrance. It has this sort of almost baby powder-esque feel. It's got iris in there. It's got this benzoin and tonka bean mixture, which adds this gorgeous sort of depth. It's got like a cozy quality. It has that woodiness. It's just stunning. It smells like, you know, the gold like sparkle emoji. That is what I always think of when I smell this. It just smells like you're surrounded by gold sparkle emojis. If this had a colour, it would be gold. Like, it smells just, oh, it's incredible. Like, if I could imagine what fairy dust would smell like, it would be this. I love this so much. It's very, very unique and very special. Another one that I find gets lots of compliments is Silky Woods by Goldfield and Banks. This is a gorgeous, rich, creamy vanilla with a lot of woodiness. It's got a lovely sweetness to it. It's very sweet. It's got an ambery quality. It's got a slight spiciness. It's just got this very, very addictive quality to it. I love wearing this on like evenings out or during the autumn and winter. It's a very sort of, it's sexy, but it's also very sort of comforting at the same time. I absolutely love this. It's very like warming. Next up is a fragrance that needs absolutely no introduction on my channel. You guys know that this fragrance gets me compliments because I tell you it all the time, and it is Herba Pura by Xerjoff. It's undeniable, people just love this fragrance. However, I feel like it's one of those that if you're wearing it yourself, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. It's like this fruity, musky fragrance. It's very fresh, but it has a slight sweetness to it, and it's got this sort of dry, woody base, and I feel like it might be the dry, woody base mixed with the fruitiness that is like a love it or hate it kind of thing. I personally love this, and I get such amazing reactions from people when I'm wearing this. I always get complimented on it. It just, I've said it before, but it reminds me of like a really luxurious shampoo. It just smells clean, it smells fresh, but it still smells like perfume. It smells like a cool girl. This is unisex, but I'm gonna say it, I do think it leans slightly feminine. And I was, oh, do you know what it is? This used to be my go-to daytime summer date perfume, and then I changed it up when I saw something on TikTok, and I don't know why, it's silly really, but I was like scrolling through TikTok, and obviously I'm into fragrance, so fragrance videos pop up for me, and this fragrance video popped up, and it was this fragrance reviewer. He included a clip in this video of Declan Rice pulling this out of his wash bag, and I think he said it was like one of his favourite fragrances or something, and I was like, yes, Declan, amazing taste. But also in my mind I was like, okay, so on a date I'm out here smelling like Declan Rice, and there was something about that just made me think, no Kate, you need to switch it up. So I still wear this, but I don't wear it on dates anymore. Not that I've been on a date recently, but this is so incredible. I do think it leans slightly feminine, and I've asked people in my life when I'm wearing this, do you think this is completely unisex, or do you think it leans one way or the other? And I always get the reaction that this leans feminine. It might just be that it's leaning feminine on me, because I do think that fragrances smell different on men and on women, just depending on our own body chemistry. However, yeah, one of my favourite fragrances. I don't want to smell like Declan Rice, you know. Okay, another one that needs absolutely no introduction. I get lots of compliments on this fragrance. It is an incredible fragrance, but I also think one of the reasons I get lots of compliments on it is because I wear it all the time. And I always say, if I had a signature scent, it would indeed be La Perla Possibilities. This is just, it's one of my favourite fragrances in my collection. Is it my favourite? It probably is. Like, there's something about this fragrance that when I wear it, it just feels like me. It's such a gorgeous, big, intoxicating floral. It's warm, it's ambery, it's slightly woody. It's got this vanilla sweetness, but it's not too sweet. It's sexy, it's so sultry, and I find that men specifically compliment me on this, and I get why. I always think, like in my experience, I've found that men seem to be drawn to either very sort of fresh feminine fragrances, usually with a floral touch, or fragrances like this, like ambery, warm floral fragrances with a hint of sweetness, but not too much sweetness. That is the sweet spot, I think, and I just love this. It makes me feel so sexy, and it's got a little bit of blackcurrant in the top. It also has a pink pepper note. If you want a date night scent, this is it. I love it so much. Okay, I have saved my absolute most complimented fragrance till last. This fragrance just seems to have such a crazy effect on people. People compliment me on it every single time I wear it, and usually it's numerous people, and it is Oriana by Parfum de Marly. This is just such a gorgeous, fruity, floral fragrance with a marshmallow feel. It's got a creaminess to it. It's got a sort of citrusy feeling in the top, which is what I mean by fruity. It's just got an addictive quality to it. It has this addictive sort of balmy sweetness. I love this, honestly. Like, if I could find a fragrance that matched Oriana for all year round, I would be so happy, because I do only wear this when the weather is warm. I don't feel like it performs in the same way in colder weather. This is for me a warm weather scent. If you know of a fragrance that matches Oriana and smells similar, I haven't found one. I mean, there's Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian and all those, but to me, they don't get the same sort of reactions as Oriana, and they do smell different. I'm struggling to find something that gets as many compliments as Oriana, but that works all year round. It's just so gorgeous, so feminine, so flirty as well. Let me know your most complimented fragrance in the comments. I really want to know, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Give it a cheeky little thumbs up if you did, as always, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.